Monkey. Oh, great. Monkey jumps on her shoulder, took her weave, and turned into like a little man on her bed. Like, if I take this human hair, I will become human myself. Hello, my fellow weirdos, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be looking at AI being weird, part 2. We've all seen those videos where you like generate a photo and let AI decide what happens next or think what was happening in that instance. And some of them get really weird, or they transform you into something weird. So, let's get into it. First one. It's like... What the heck? So, giant horse monster comes out. She starts running like she's wearing a horse costume, and the horse's head goes, okay, turtle mode. She just takes full control of the horse and runs for it. Where the heck did the giant horse monster come from? She looks like she'd just be like at a normal horse jockey race or obstacle course thing, you know, like where the horses jump over the multiple like fence looking things, like human version, like the horse version of hurdles. But then she goes into centaur mode. After she goes, oh shit! Horse gorilla thing! Horse King Kong! I don't know. Oh my god. Somebody in the comments said, what data are they feeding AI? Literally! In what instance would there be a giant, mutated gorilla horse? Giant thing. Most likely never. You know, most likely never ever. Never ever gonna happen. Next one. Chicken comes back to life from the dead. And then shapeshift from... It looked fine. You know, it goes, ugh, I hated having to pretend to be dead. But then its head went to where its tail was and then came back around. That was weird. But God, I mean, talk about camouflage. That takes playing dead to a whole nother level. That's like a weird version of a phoenix coming back to life. Instead of coming back from the ashes, you come back from literally being Tuesday night's chicken dinner. Maybe they put a little too much lemon and pepper as seasoning. And it really spiced things up. Alright, next. Select a random photo and AI will decide what happens next. So, human cat coming to protect its bitch, and the other black cat's like, help, hurry, go, Big Daddy's here, go. And the cat, and the like smaller cat looks like it like lost its back legs and then regained them? What? That's my bitch. Get away from her. That's what that weird, like, human cat thing that came out of nowhere is doing. It literally broke up the cat fight. You know, the cat fight. Don't mess with Big Daddy. All right, next. Select a random photo again. Monkey. Oh, great. Monkey jumps on her shoulder, took her weave, and turned into like a little man on her bed. Like, if I take this human hair, I will become human myself. And I love how after it does this, it like leaves her fingers holding the phone up for the next video or next photo. She actually looked pretty bald too. Like, she looks pretty either way. So, hope that's a self-esteem boost. I don't know. That's weird. Next. Select a random photo again. This one lady. Another monkey stealing her weave and then dancing like, hee. You know, dances in the background like, look what I did. And then the lady just gets up smiling like, yay, I'm bald now. I've always wanted to be bald. Nothing to see here. And what is it with AI liking to make monkeys take people's hair and run with it and then have them turn into like humans with clothes, but still have the monkey face? Makes no sense. Next. Oh no, not the dog. So the dog turns into a little old woman and brings in this other person trying to get it to put it in timeout because it stole somebody's purse.
Nani?
Well, found the shapeshifter apparently. Okay. Next. Ooh, dance. And he went back into the womb. It's like, here, let me just go back into the womb and never be born. And everyone in the background's just like, well, let's not react. Let's just eat our food. Gotta talk about getting rid of the child you didn't want. But no, AI does not like children. It's like, here, let me just get rid of that child for you. It's like it can almost pick out what children were mistakes. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, next. Oh no, looks like it's at a wedding. And everybody dancing. And then she just said, let me get my... What the heck? Instead of, let me do... dance, let me whip my hair, but then this turned into an arm. Instead of whip my hair back and forth, whip my hair back and forth, so let me do my... Whip my arm back and forth, whip my arm back and forth. And apparently she was an arm the entire time. An arm in human form. A human arm in human form. Next. What's happening? Yeah, who will arrest who? Oh, the guy holding them and somebody else came in. This is a cat! Well, the cat was human all along. Shapeshifter. They're everywhere. Shapeshifters are everywhere. Next. I didn't know your nose could turn into your mouth and that you could eat through it. I know you put a feeding tube through your nose, you know, like up through your nose and then into the, and down your throat, and I know those two are connected, but didn't know that could happen, and apparently you grow an ear when you do that. Or that's just how this dog eats, buffalo wings. Next. What? Ooh, hell. It starts off where the horse looks like it's just like, whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth. But oh no, wait, let me smell my ass. Let me smell my own ass. And you get off, alright? And she just like got off of the horse like it was just a normal seat. Like they'd done that multiple times. God, talk about having your head up in your ass. God, But they still danced at least. Or the tail was another head all the time. 'Cause you know, we can make ponytails with our long hair. That's all the tail is just another head. Next. Well, apparently that child was a puppet the entire time and a cursed one because it spun its head around. I told you kids were little monsters. Little gremlins that are there to just terrorize you. Not prepare you for life, but just to terrorize you. But yet you're not always their puppet master. The puppet is your puppet master. Next. Oh no, who will arrest what? Oh, police coming in to arrest the dog. So the dog just decided to take the human's leg so it could walk at the same height as the policeman, and he melded into the chair. Well, I guess the guy that was sitting on the chair was actually an amputee all along. I don't know, that is weird. It's like if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna steal one more thing before I go to jail forever. And that in this case is that man's legs. That's kind of weird because you see all the shoes in the background. That guy's gonna have to sell all of them because he don't have legs no more. Next. I'm so lit right now. Okay. Wait, what just happened? A girl said, "Here, let's just eject my head, and then you can take over my clothes, and then go in front of that other girl on the end with the dark blue shirt, and let me absorb her." Apparently AI prefers blondes over brown-haired girls. Or talk about, "I want the spotlight, so here, let me just, like, absorb my friends and leave the blonde over there, because I could never be her." Huh. I've never seen AI literally hit the ejector seat button on somebody's head before and pop it off like a can on a, like a bottle cap on a glass bottle. I guess that is one way to become somebody else. I don't know. Next. Someone call 911. My dog is a weird woman. Well, that person just got taller at the end. It's a little gnome fairy shapeshifter thing. I mean, shapeshifters pretend to be your pets. Or skinwalkers. That's all they're made to do. Next time you think that you have a dog or cat, put up a camera without them knowing. See what happens. Next. I'm so lit right now. Okay, and let's eat. I mean, she ate for 2 the entire pregnancy. She was just storing all that food until it turned into a baby, and it's like, okay, let's turn it into whatever I want to be. Pizza, here you go, son. Oh, wait, no, it's all for me. I mean, I'd rather have pizza than a baby, especially after all that labor. Going through labor, I'd rather have a nice, juicy, hot pizza than a baby that's going to poop and shit all over me and throw up for the next 2 years or 3, however long it's going to do that stuff. Next. That's a random photo. Christmas tree beard. Somebody in the back who barely has a head. And his alter ego, maybe? I'm surprised they didn't turn him into a Christmas tree, but I guess we'll just bring in some weird person in the back. I think he's laughing because he knew that he was in danger, but he was acting like it was okay. Next. Ooh, beautiful. And then bring in a hand that's attached to a mermaid tail, and then another hand that's a mermaid tail, and then a weird woman's head. There was no woman in that picture. I guess that's what the phone actually is. So, or that's him manifesting the woman he wished he had? I don't know. He's a good-looking man, and a good-looking man is a mermaid, too. But I guess those are his alter egos. You don't know what goes on inside people's heads. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be careful with AI. It can be really cool, but then it's just stuff like that. If you enjoyed that, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. And go ahead and check down some links that I have down below for my Mercari, my Depop, and my Pango bookstore, along with my socials. Because AI is, I guess, involved in all of those apps, and AI has fried my brain, so let me know which one of these was the weirdest, and let me know what's your weirdest AI experience. Again, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and beware of the AI.